it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to another episode of Charmed with episode number 12 of Season 1. If you can hear a bit of background noise in the distance, then that's because I've got the fan on, because we are dealing with our second heat wave in the UK, which is very, very odd to say, because you usually get a few hot days and then that's it for the year, so yeah. But yeah. Fans on, of course, the tank top is on, so yeah, this should be very, very fun, especially since I've just taken a week off as well. I come back to recording during a heat wave. It's on brand. No, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode, though. It was really great last time around with Clay showing up, Phoebe's ex. And there was a really, really nice aura. Of course, there was some very, very, I guess you could say, unfortunate circumstances that followed him. But no, I felt like there was a nice bit of aura around him. Like, obviously, there was a bit of a shady, I guess, bit of backstory with Clay, but I think he was very, very genuine about himself, etc. And of course, Phoebe assumed the worst until everything was clarified and whatnot. So yeah, but like I said, I hope we do get to see him return one day. So, because Phoebe deserves to be happy. So everyone deserves to be happy, especially Piper. So yeah, let's get into this episode of this is episode 12 of Charmed Season 1. I am mucking up this intro, so with that said, let's go.
Hello? She is out of her mind. All right, we'll give her 15 minutes and call back. Okay.
Directory assistance, what city, please?
Oh no. See, I was gonna say, with Piper being all alone, stranded.
What do you think?
With no way home.
Well, I think it's a good
Usually,
idea.
this
Great.
would be bad.
And I think it's a bad idea.
But she's the main character,
How is it
so...
a bad idea? Just be able to get you the straight dope without a trip to the office water cooler. Don't push it. Right.
Phoebe, you're hired.
So, what do you think? Can you start tomorrow? Yes.
There doesn't
Hey,
even
give me a
need to be
ride?
an interview for Phoebe. You humped Piper, so that automatically means I hate you. Oh, I hope that's not...
If I pass out and I need a transfusion, I'm AB negative. It's very rare. It could be a problem.
Try not to look at it. And just so you know, I may be neg too. Plus, I love good
Hey!
food. Perfect donor.
So private.
Hello, who?
What are you doing here?
Same
Who?
thing you are. Hunting that thing.
Piper, Prue, Phoebe Halliwell, Special Agent Fallon of the FBI.
Is she the creature,
Yeah,
maybe?
cool.
But, not before it ripped Laura's heart out. Might as well take mine, too. I came here to
Oh,
kill
that's sad.
You're one of the smartest people I know. I'm sure you'll do great.
You really mean that?
Yes, I do.
That makes me feel so much better. Thank you.
Wendigo! That's a creature I've not heard in a long time. Since Supernatural, I believe.
I can't help it.
Prue, just want to make sure everything's in order for today's
Oh.
auction.
Hey, you.
The auction is today? Yes, Claire, everything's in order.
Terrific. I'll see you later then. Ooh.
You don't want to
nice.
touch that.
Oh, that should sell quickly.
Actually, no. It must be attracted to something else.
Like, maybe beauty?
Oh, he's gonna be...
I'm sorry.
He's gonna be
It's
hitting
just,
on Piper.
Yeah, well, you should be at home relaxing.
I'm okay. Listen, Billy Waters,
Just left. He's on his way to the federal building to see Agent Fallon.
he has a theory on the attacks.
I'll let her know.
Ah,
You
nice.
rest up, okay? Stay out of dark, scary places for a while, will you?
Okay.
Take care.
I love how he is checking up
Billy's on his way
on
over to your office. Apparently some information on the
Piper.
attacks.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, we gotta get there, stake it out, we wait for it to show up, so then
Wow.
we kill it.
Oh my god, I was right! Oh, Billy! I was fucking right!
Should I know the name?
Terry Lane was a 5-year-old girl kidnapped by her father. It was the case the detective
Oh,
was working on when he died.
shit!
So I think that bracelet is proof that he found her. And maybe the mother never got it because he died. Which means she never found her daughter.
That's
We can't sell that
depressing.
bracelet, Prue. Not until we know for sure.
Ugh.
Piper.
Wait, she's getting... Okay. Piper, get to a...
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Lawrence Beck. Health department? This is a code inspection. I'd like to start with the kitchen.
Oh...
Excuse me, what are you doing with that meat?
Dying.
Oh, no, Piper.
Oh.
It was far back.
Chuck that.
You're obviously...
Only way to convince the mother we know where the little girl is.
What
Yeah.
am I supposed to do?
$375 for it now. $375. $375 now. $375.
Hey!
Anyone at $375? $375. Anyone at $375? At
Butterfingers!
$375. Anyone at $375?
Prue is causing so much chaos, I love it.
Just want to see how you're feeling.
I feel great.
Hey, where's your bandage? How'd you
No! No! Oh, it's a dream. Okay.
It's fine. Well, it hurts like hell.
May I?
No, 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 no,
You're
no.
the only one to survive one of these attacks. Hope you didn't get infected by it.
Why?
If you think of anything...
You want to
anything
come out with the
wrong,
details?
call me directly.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it going to be healed? Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh my goodness. Terry? Terry?
Oh,
baby.
my heart.
Oh, Terry. I never thought I'd see you again.
It's okay, Mom. I'm home now.
Let me look at you.
This is wonderful.
It's worth more than I thought of.
It's a lot less complicated. All I'm interested in is sex.
And she's just like, whoa!
Does that shock you?
No.
Ow!
Just wondering where you were when I was in college, that's all.
Andy!
Okay, can you get up?
Back off. What do you think? I can't walk now?
Oh, she's showing those hostile tendencies.
Help me. You can't even hold a job.
Okay, now wait
Okay,
a minute, but
Piper, I don't
say
like the
You
side.
always have to be in charge.
things that are yearned for.
Yeah. You're so very smart.
Piper.
Don't piper me. Just shut up.
No, you are going to listen
Ah!
to me. This is not you. All right, it's the blood of the Wendigo, and you have to fight it.
I actually do think I have something.
Okay.
Are you back? I don't want this to happen to me, Prue. Kill Ashley. This is me talking.
I don't want this to happen. Ashley's gonna die. Where?
Where did you get...
Not gonna ask! Oh no. Piper! Oh my, oh, this hurts. This hurts.
That way.
I don't see Andy's car.
Don't worry, we'll find her.
All right, let's hurry.
Look, I know you're into him, but this is taking it not too far.
Andy?
Yep, time's up.
Andy?
Shoot! I can't, Prue.
Just shoot and pray you make
Oh
the right
no!
Wait.
Nice, nice.
Do something. Do it.
Yes, nice. That was a really good strategy there. Mwah. yeah, she might need a little bit of
okay?
you know,
I think
help.
so. But I'm naked and freezing.
Hey.
that Agent Fallon really was the Wendigo, and that had we not vanquished her, that both he and Piper would have been killed.
So letting him in on the know,
Well,
but
what did he say?
not with the full
Not
beat.
much. He was either too stunned to speak, or he actually believed me on some level.
Just stay out of my world, or I'll kill you.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
You took the piss out of Piper. She gets this freebie. She gets this freebie, okay? I don't care. Oh, man. Nah, Liam was really worried about Piper. I mean, obviously there would surely be a way to revert this, if anything, but nah. I'm you know, satisfied Piper came out of this, you know, thriving and whatnot. So yeah, I just can't believe I got it first go around, really, in regards to Ashley being the Wendigo. But I did think it was very suspicious. This person who is very interested in this whole ordeal is just strolling into the hospital thinking, you know, yeah, she has well, she was an FBI agent, so of course she has the right, but nah, I was very suspicious. Otherwise, I would have assumed it was Billy, but we saw Billy chase the Wendigo. So, unlike that final confrontation, there is not that assumption that the Wendigo can be in two places at once. So, yeah, but I gotta say, the way they dealt with that when they shot at Piper, Prue using her abilities and then once more to redirect the flare. Top job, really. But yeah. So this was a pretty good bout of Charmed. Love the whole Wendigo situation. Loved how Piper was in a very terrifying position. If I could speak, that would be great. No, with the fact that she was slowly turning into the Wendigo, and she was getting ill, etc. It was an episode that made you feel very worried for her. I even said at the beginning of the episode, she's gonna turn, isn't she? Like, that scratch is gonna be very pivotal. Like, it's not gonna be something that's gonna be, oh, give it a few days, it will heal over. It's gonna be very detrimental for her, and it was. So but thankfully it was a very simple scenario in regards to just having her permanently change back to the Piper that we all know and love, with the fact that killing Ashley would kind of break the situation. So yeah, but you know, it was very interesting because obviously I watched Supernatural in the very early days, October 2021, which is almost like a year. And that's where I guess I kind of first encountered this, well, the whole situation about a Wendigo. Even though I've heard it mentioned before, yeah. It was really my first, it was really me dipping my toes into the water for the first time, I guess, but, yeah, I was just thinking back on the, I guess, bits of knowledge from that episode, as well as the fact that it was also kind of reminding me of Buffy with, the whole werewolf situation. I don't know if that's because I had a dream, about Buffy and whatnot and having my own team. That's a whole different story, but it was just very cool. That's all I'll say. So yeah, but No, I was just bleeding those two elements together, but no, it was very, very interesting, the whole Wendigo situation. And like I said, I think with Ashley, yeah, I just had this gut feeling inside of me that's like, yeah, I do not trust her whatsoever. She is the Wendigo, isn't she? And voila. So yeah. My second theory would have been somehow it would have been Billy's fiance. And I think it would have kind of worked in a sense in terms of the whole reunion aspect, especially with Prue and Phoebe's story, and we'll get onto that in a moment. But no, I think the whole Ashley situation was pretty neatly done, especially since like there was so many times where it was just like after the revelation she was rubbing it in our faces, especially with what was happening to Piper, and I took huge offense to that because Piper, as we all know, is my favorite sister. So, yeah, and yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see what would happen, and of course, the AB negative, yeah, that proved to be of importance in regards to who Ashley's victims would be. So yeah, gotta say though, I really loved the interactions between Piper and Andy. Like obviously we don't get to see much of the interactions between Andy and anyone else other than Prue in regards to the sisters. But it's just really nice to see because I think it just worked really well. The concern was really satisfying, and it was just really great stuff. So especially with the fact that, hey, they have a thing in common. They both have the same blood type, so that will be very fundamental if something happens to either Andy or Piper in the future. So touch wood that it doesn't happen. But no, I really loved it, and it was just very interesting how they were kind of setting things. Well, I don't want to say kind of setting things up with Ashley and Andy, with the fact that Andy's in a bit of a rut with the whole kind of divorce from the relationship of Prue, and yeah. But obviously she wanted one thing from Andy, especially knowing that Andy, should I say, was a specific blood type. So but they did something similar with Piper and Billy, because Billy showed a bit of like he even said that Piper reminded him of his ex. So yeah, but yeah, obviously that was not meant to be as well. Neck twisted, all well and good. Yeah. Poor Billy, though. But no, I thought this was pretty good stuff. Gotta say, though, I really loved Piper's hostility when she was slowly turning into the Wendigo. How Holly was able to, you know, you're used to her being the ultimate cinnamon roll, right? And just seeing her just snap like that and just insulting her sisters was just very it was very scary to watch because you're not used to this, and it's just very sad given the circumstances. So I just really was like, no, this hurts. This hurt. I mean, it was hurting seeing the physical transformation, I guess, of Piper turning into the Wendigo. Like I worried that was going to be the case, and yeah, my worries, I was not worrying for no reason. So yeah, but just seeing her tone, her attitude when she was when her sisters were just trying to kind of usher her and be there and whatnot, and yeah, the Wendigo was taking control. It was just very sinister to watch. So yeah, but all was well and good in the end. Piper no longer has to deal with the Wendigo situation, but no, it was very good. I love a Piper-centric episode anyways, because we all know why. Unless this is your first Charmed reaction, yeah, as I've said, Piper's my favorite, so yeah. But no, I really not just loved the menacing and hostile attitude that Piper had, but also just her, like, that mixing in with that vulnerability. Like, you saw her being very, like, the I guess fatigue and the sweat, etc., and that overwhelming fear. Like, it was just very, very sad to see, because obviously you don't want anything to happen to Piper, and it's just good to, like, have a mixture of I guess standout emotions. Like, you're so used to her being her normal self, and then you see her just being very, very vulnerable, and you even had the health inspection thing, which I think was a very, very interesting touch, because obviously Piper was not 100%. And yeah, you just saw her just dip into the... You know what? Piper was a whole mood in this episode. Well, not in this whole episode, but in that moment with the health inspection, it's hot right now, I could just jump into the freezer. So, yeah, obviously I'm not feeling the illness and whatnot that Piper was suffering in this episode, but I think it's just... I think it's a nice touch that it's, you know, hot. It's... you know what's the degrees? I mean, depending on where you are in the world, you might call me weak in terms of how hot it is, but it is currently 27 degrees. It's supposed to be 30. So yeah. So yeah, you can insult me all you want, because I know people, especially my friends in America, they go through worse in terms of degrees, or Fahrenheit, should I say. I think it is. So yeah, like 105. Yeah. Like, no, but which I think is 40, 50. But yeah, I'm digressing. Yeah, it was really, really great stuff in terms of Piper in this episode, seeing just how she was in a very, 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 very scary and dangerous situation with the Wendigo. But yeah, it was just great following her story. And it was great following Phoebe and Prue's story as well. Obviously, they didn't have as much exposure as Piper did, but I did really, really like how things came about. And I gotta say, that reunion scene was, like, where they found the daughter, that was really, really beautiful stuff to see. And, you know, it just... Like, I think it really does speak volumes in regards to Phoebe's decision to not continue her, I guess, job at Bucklands. Just seeing how emotional that was, and, you know, it would take a toll on you, well, not just on you emotionally, seeing all of these objects, and seeing living, I guess you could say, tragic backstories for quite a bunch of them. Like, it would kind of crush you. And not just that, though, but it would also be very, very detrimental to the to Bucklands as well. So obviously they're doing their job, and they don't have as much insight as Phoebe does in regards to the story between these certain objects, etc. But this is it for Phoebe. She has this ability where she can see the backstory, and it can be very, very tragic. It could be very, very tragic at times, where it's not as, I guess, it isn't as, I guess, recoverable in regards to how she was able to reunite the daughter and the mother. Some things could have a very, very fatal and tragic end to the previous, I guess, owner of said object. So it can take a toll on you. So I understand why Phoebe was not wanting to continue, but it was really, really nice to see Prue and Phoebe like have this connectivity in this episode, and how Phoebe wanted to work with Prue, but obviously it is a bit risky to continue this career, especially knowing what ability you do have, and as well as you know, compromising Bucklands as a whole, aka compromising Prue's career as well. So yeah, like, I understand Phoebe wanting to find her own path, her own area. Even if she wants to work with Prue, she knows how emotional and how much of a kicker it can be. So yeah, understand for Phoebe. But brilliant episode. Loved it. Very terrifying. Wendigo was pretty great in terms of I guess the design for like the late 90s as well. So you know, I can't whenever it comes to the designs and whatnot of certain creatures or special effects, like, you know, you can't really you can praise it really, because of the fact that obviously they're not going to be as advanced as what you'd see in 2022. But no, I think I made I think I really like I said, it was giving me deja vu from because we didn't see the Wendigo clearly in Supernatural, so it was more so of a silhouette and, you know, fast cuts and whatnot. So I think there was only a few scenes where you could visually make heads and tails of the Wendigo. So yeah, but I guess the other, like I said, comparative note was going way back to Buffy. And even then, I really liked the design there. And I think it got a bit worse for the werewolf that we all know what we're talking about. That made a very recurring feature. So yeah, but no, I think overall this was pretty solid stuff in terms of just Ashley and how and just how condescending she was, but also made for a very interesting villain that not just was a problem for Piper, more so for Piper obviously, but also for Andy. You were just like, no, don't you dare touch Andy, because you've already done enough damage to Piper. So yeah, but no, and I really liked the Piper-centricness of this episode, especially the vulnerabilities that she was facing and how Holly portrayed it as well, like especially when they decided to restrain her in the attic, so inevitably she was going to escape, but still it made for a very great opportunity for some very uncharacteristic attitudes to the sisters. So yeah, but no, overall I loved this episode. So awesome stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!